So here's the deal, right? You got this urban legend. The story goes that the U.S. Navy was messing around with some next level science to make a ship invisible. They call the project Project Rainbow. The real messed up part, the part that gives me the chills, is what happened to the crew. The stories say they came back, but they were all jacked up.
And some of them were supposedly fused with the metal of the ship. That's some horror movie level nightmare right there.
Now, I've done my research. The Navy, of course, they say it's all a bunch of baloney. They say this whole story started with one dude, a guy named Carl M. Allen. Some people think the whole thing was a misunderstanding of a real technology called degaussing. It's a real thing. It's not a crazy go-nuts invisibility cloak, but it's a real thing. The Navy, the government, all the suits in D.C., they'll tell you it's all a hoax. They'll tell you it was a misunderstanding.
But that ain't us. Not on the Paranormal Chronicles, because we had Jamal on this podcast.
Guy who said he was there. A guy who wasn't talking about some sci-fi movie. He claimed he was there. Yeah, man. So Jamal, he wasn't about the Hollywood stuff. No one got fused to the walls and all that. He said it was more psychological. It was supposed to hide it in plain sight. But the side effect, that's where the real horror show was. He said the sailors, they weren't physically fused, but they were out of phase. He said it messed with their heads so bad they couldn't even function. Their minds couldn't keep up with their bodies. Some of them went insane, not because they saw some crazy monster, but because they were living in a constant state of lag. I guess the question ain't what they tell you. The question is what you believe. And me, I believe Jamal is telling the truth. And I'll tell you what, that's more real than anything the suits in DC are selling. So like, share, and follow. You guys gotta help me out here. Get me to the top of the charts, or I'm out of VEO credits.